Hello, my audience. Greetings. I'm Jake Allen Graham. This is my review on the Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think this is his best movie ever since Time Cop. And I think this is like the first, three Captain America movies with Steve Rogers. Captain America plays by Chris Evans. That plays Captain America. I feel like this movie is like the first. This movie's story feels so big and grand and epic and tons of action and fun. Feels as big and grand and epic as the first three Captain America movies with Steve Rogers, brought to you by Marvel Studios and Disney. Owned by. And that's how much I like this movie, Street Fighter. It feels like three Captain America movies, but it's one movie. So that makes it even better than Captain America movies trilogy. Because it feels like as awesome and as action-packed and as exciting as the Captain America movies. With Steve Rogers, Captain America. But I think that this is a better movie than any of the Captain America movies, for the Captain America movies, because this movie feels like three movies in one. Three Captain America movies in one that makes all together, if you could put them, play them together, makes one fucking epic. Of a Captain America story, because someone will put them all together, you know? There's one story, if you could somehow tell like this a certain story, epic story, like was all the formula from the first three was all the. It feels like I feel like somewhere between the first three Captain America movies, there's a perfect Captain America movie with Steve Rogers that I could really see and dig my teeth and really dig into and enjoy. So, but Street Fighter feels like this Captain America movie that I always want to see. The one with Jean-Claude Van Damme, rated PG-13. I think it's rated, or PG, I can't remember what. But anyway, it's, really, this is like his best performance ever. You know, I don't think it would be a bad idea if someone ever wants to take the idea to get Jean-Claude Van Damme to make him play a role of a variant of Captain America in the MCU timeline. In live action. That would be cool if they have him play Captain America. And you could also bring back Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher. And reprise his Punisher role. I'm serious. The MCU can do that, right? I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't see why not. They can just make it an Elseworld story. That would be cool, though. That's how much I like this. Fuck it, this Jean-Claude Van Damme movie is fucking awesome. I give it a 10 out of 10 of a movie, Street Fighter, the movie from 1994, I believe it came out. I'll put the right year in the title of my video, when I title my video, in the description of my video. I mean, in the title of my video, not the description, the title of my video. For the title of my video, in the title of the video, main title, is when I'll put the year in for the title of the video, okay? After I look it up for sure, make sure I don't get it confused. I know it's some 90s movie it is. Just don't remember which year exactly right now. So, I love this movie. And I love how this feels like the perfect Marvel Avengers movie sequel that never got made. From 2012 Marvel's Avenger movie. It feels that awesome to give it a 10 out of 10. I love this movie, Street Fighter, the movie from 90s Street Fighter movies, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love everything about it. I love the production, I love the costume designs, I love the visuals, I love how the camera shots, I love everything about it. I love the twists, the turns in the stories, the constant action, the cheesy dialogue, the one-liners, the pep talk that Jean-Claude Van Damme gives to his men and follow him into battle. It's kick-ass. It's as kick-ass as a theme song from the Team America World Police theme song of Team America's World Police. It's that kick-ass of a speech that Jean-Claude Van Damme gives. It's rock and roll, kick-ass. That was a good speech he gives. Chris Evans would be shy if they ever came in contact and tried giving speeches together, pep talks together. He puts Chris Evans, Captain America, to shame. That's how good his pep talk is, Jean-Claude Van Damme in the Street Fighter movie, when he decides he's going to go ahead and about with or without his men. Then he asks his men, who wants to go with me? And who wants to go home? And yes, guys, who wants to go home? And then who wants to go with me? And they go like a bunch of men go with him into a battle to take down M. Bison and his army. And don't negotiate with terrorists like their superiors, officers who clearly negotiate with terrorists and okay with it, and have lost their balls. Is what Jean-Claude Van Damme says to his superior officers. And goes on to give a speech to his men and rounds up his men in the army to go with M. Bison for a final battle. And M. Bison gives an awesome, exciting performance that's kick-ass, not forgettable villain at all that doesn't get wasted. Unlike, which is more than I can say for any MCU movie. Second, Marvel, you think you're so hot but you waste all of your good villains and kill them off, and you didn't give them any cool finales. Between the villains and the heroes, and you always cheat us off often a climax once you go right to killing them off and cheating us out of a climax. But this movie has the balls to do the smart, competent thing and use his villain to his full advantage and make him scary and menacing and over the top and also an incompetent fighter and leader in battle. M. Bison comes across a opposing figure in every way to our heroes and to his men that come across him. He comes across like a what's the word? Like a Red Skull type of character. Like a comic book version of Hitler. But this is based off of a video game franchise that's been going on for years and years before my time and before this movie, and still going on to this day, called Street Fighter, the video game, which is also a pretty cool video game fighting franchise, beat 'em up franchise. That's rated T for teen normally back in the ass. Street Fighter is a video game franchise that this movie is based inspiration from. It's basically based off of the video game franchise, but obviously they had to make some changes into some of the designs, because Street Fighter, the video game, was probably going to be something to look more faithful it would have to be, if you want to make Street Fighter really look more like the games than this movie, I think that it would have had, if they do another Street Fighter movie, it would have to be animated, cartoon, or CGI, like 2D animation, if they want to really get away with it and have people get invested in the worlds from the video games. They would have to just make it more, in order to make it more fair, they would just have to make a cartoon movie. I don't think they could make a better Street Fighter movie than one that this movie could do. I think this movie's that good, okay? I think that this Street Fighter movie does a great job of capturing the message of Street Fighter and doing its own spin and taking more like realistic technical designs to the designs of the characters. But you still keep the character colorful designs as most iconic, close to the video games they could, like Invasion and all the other characters are iconic and based on in the video games world of Street Fighters that make it into this movie are awesome. Reimagined for the movie Street Fighter the movie with Van Damme. Best movies ever. I think this is of his. I give this a 10 out of 10. I approve this movie. I love this video game movie. This movie's awesome. I love how like this movie just builds and builds on the builds and builds as it goes on and on and on. It just builds, you know, of the excitement and the twists and the clever way and stuff, and of the like constant action and stuff. It's really fun of an action thrill ride of a movie. I love how it's played mostly for straight with, but it's still not afraid to, but also like it's played mostly for. I like how I think it's cool how it's played mostly for the source material for straight, and the whole thing is mostly played for straight, instead of like being the Marvel formula where it feels like joke after joke after joke after joke after joke. It feels like there's a break between the jokes and story and monotony. It doesn't. I mean, between the joke and the story, there's a break between both, and it breaks up the repetitive monotony of the. If it makes the movie feel like fresh and exciting, you know. It makes the movie not feel like overstaying its welcome. That's why I love this movie so much. Street Fighter movie from the 90s. Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Street Fighter. Well, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Okay. That's my review, my audience. I'm Jake Gillingham on my review thoughts on Street Fighter. That's my thoughts. Why give it a 10 out of 10. And hit the subscribe button to grow my subscribers. Hit the comment below, let me know which you love to review, if you enjoyed it or not. And how you thought I did. If I fucked it up or didn't do the best. I like to know what people think of me in my videos, so just want to know what you think. And hit the thumbs up to like my videos. Goodbye.